Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Zaky Abdullah as a collegian at PGRI University of Palembang. My student number is 2018.111.044, and today I will tell you about my conclusion about characteristics of successful intensive reading programs. Here, I conclude that the more schools that are ready to read and write authentically where literacy is practiced about school, the more successful there are. However, class activities with real-life situations where people read for a variety of purposes and reasons, there are many cases of glaring class discomfort in reading. Most students are only exposed to intensive reading of short exercise or passage in ESL classrooms, and they tend to believe that these are the only way to read in second language. Students' intensive reading approach to the dynamic of reading as they do in real life by including the key elements of real life reading as an often and a core students read, such as much as possible a variety of topic materials are available to encounter reading because for different reasons and different ways students choose what they want to read, and the purpose of reading is usually related to entertainment, information, and general understanding. Little or no further practice should be done after reading. The reading materials fits the linguistic competence of the students in terms of vocabulary and grammar. Reading individual texts and perform when and where students choose. Reading speed is usually faster slower because students read books and other materials than they find easy to teach. Teachers direct students to program objectives, explain methodology, look for what each reads students, and guide students in getting the most out of the program. And teachers are role models for students to read, demonstrate what it means to be read and the benefits for the reasons. The main obstacle of reading foreign language for students is that they do not quite understand and the salty language mostly in written material, but they must read foreign language to develop reading fluency. Intensive reading can be considered as a meaning communicative approach. Reading instruction differs from a prompt-oriented approach. This creates skills of translation. However, it is a highly communicative is in instances of authentic text that makes intensive reading all but impossible for less proficient linguists. Urge students to read authentic text. In reality, it is based on confusion of means and there is a mean misunderstanding of what authentic means. At the same time, acquainted native with written by and for native speaker is itself an logical fallacy. What makes a text written by and for native speaker authentic is that is an example of communication between the author and intended reader. So when a writer communicates with an audience of language, Learners who are targeted at a certain level of proficiency, authentic text is one of the main goals is to communicate meaning. In other words, such as a text could be one that is written for native speakers of language to be read by other native speakers, or it may be text intended for a group language learners. The important things to discuss is expensive reading from other pedagogy purpose. For example, teaching students to tackle texts that are above their linguistic level in order for sensitive reading to perform tasks such as building automatically word recognition, building vocabulary knowledge, and developing positive attitudes towards reading and reading material. It must match the linguistic abilities of students. And I think that's enough for me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.